welcome to Hampstead Piano Academy. Today's video is about the difference between two time signatures, 3/4 and 6/8. As always, time signatures will give us all the information we need to measure music in time. The numbers tell us how many beats we have in a bar and what kind of beats they are. Let's have a look at how we can work this out. Basically, we have got two numbers in any time signature. The upper number tells us how many of something there are in a bar. Then, in a 3/4, there will be 3 somethings in each bar, and in a 6/8, there will be 6 somethings in each bar. Alright, then what's next? What do I do with this? Now we have to look at the bottom number. This is going to tell us about what the somethings are. When there is a 4 at the bottom, it means we have crotchet beats. So in a 3/4, the 3 is telling us there are 3 somethings in a bar, and the 4 at the bottom that the somethings are crotchet beats. Then 3/4 equals to 3 crotchet beats on each bar. Okay, cool. Then let's have a look to the 6/8 time signature. In this case, the bottom number is 8, and that refers to quavers. So we will have 6 quavers in each bar. But can we now say there will be 6 quaver beats in each bar? Well, technically that is not right, because 6/8 is what we call compound time. So 3/4 was simple time and 6/8 is compound time. Okay, hold on. What are simple and compound times? We will come back to define this in a second, but first let's have a look at this example to understand it better. I bet that at this point some of you might be asking, if I have 3 crotchets in a 3/4 bar, I could then halve the notes and get 6 quavers. Wouldn't that be the same as 6/8? Well, not really. But if mathematically looks like the same thing, then why does it matter? The reason is that 3/4 is a simple time and 6/8 is a compound time. Let's see what this means. First, we need to understand a couple of facts. When we have 2, 3 or 4 as the top number, we will be talking about simple time. If you have 6, 9 or 12 as the upper number, we'll call this compound time. The simple time is the easiest. If we have a 3/4, we write 3 crotchets on each bar and that's the end of the question. But in compound time, we need to go a bit farther. Every time we are in a compound time, the beat is broken down into 3 parts. Remember that we had 6 quavers in a 6/8. So let's group the first 3 quavers together and then the other 3. Now, to really show how compound time works, we need to consider the full value of the group of 3. If we sum up the 3 quavers on each group, we get a dotted crotchet. So we can reorganize the 6 quavers so that they become 2 dotted crotchets. In 6/8, then I've got 6 quavers, but I only got 2 dotted crotchet beats. That's why 6/8 feels different from 3/4. So even though mathematically 6/8 looks the same as 3/4, musically it's different. We have 3 crotchet beats in a 3/4, while we only have 2 dotted crotchet beats in a 6/8. That's why it actually feels different. It's true, we can fit 6 quavers on both time signatures, but the way they should be beamed is different. In a 3/4, we need to make 3 groups of 2 quavers, and in a 6/8, we need 2 groups of 3. Okay, so here is an example to see how that works. I am in a 3/4, so I will be feeling 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can combine crotchets, quavers or even semiquavers within the 3 crotchet beats, but always the musical writing needs to clearly show the 3 beats. Let's hear how this sounds. Here is an example in 6/8. Because it's a compound time, we have to group quavers in groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you notice the difference? I am counting the 6 quavers, but I am only feeling 2 beats. So to feel the beats right, you have to slightly emphasize the first and fourth quavers. This is an example of how a piece in 6/8 would sound. In brief, even though 3, 4 and 6/8 look mathematically similar, there is actually a musical difference. In 3/4 I've got 3 crotchet beats in a bar, and in 6/8 I've got 2 dotted crotchet beats in a bar. We hope today's video was helpful and now you are more aware of the importance of the difference between 3/4 and 6/8. If you have enjoyed learning music theory with us, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell. You can leave your questions in the comments below or suggest a topic for our next video. If you want to go a bit further and study music theory in depth, have a look to our online courses at hampsteadpianoacademy.com. See you all there!